Hi everyone, my name is Ali from Canada Tourists, and today I'm going to tell you all you need to know about the P&O drinks packages. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, give us a like and hit the notification bell. By hitting this bell, you'll be notified when a new upload becomes available. Alright, let's go on to our topic. This would have to be one of the most discussed and debated topics when it comes to P&O cruising, or any cruising for that matter. And with P&O making some changes to their drinks packages these last couple of weeks, it is time to now delve down into the fine print and find out what that actually means for all of us. I must add that everyone's eating and drinking habits when it comes to cruising are a little different. It's almost like comparing apples to oranges. There's not going to be one person the same who's going to utilise the package in the same way as another person. So there are those differences there. What makes sense to you as a consumer may mean something completely different to somebody else. And that's okay. What you do need to do is to make sure whether or not you're going to get the most out of the drinks package, or whether or not you might be better off paying as you go. Drinks packages are not new. They've been available on the P&O cruise lines and on other liners around the world. For the purposes of this video, I'm just going to be discussing the P&O drinks packages. And they include the premium beverage package and the lot beverage package. These packages are available to adult guests travelling on a cruise that are 7 nights or more. Both of the drinks packages can be purchased either when you are booking with your travel agent or you have contacted customer service at P&O. You also have the option to go into your cruise control prior to your cruise, in fact 4 days prior to your cruise, and you can add drinks packages and shore tours and things to it there. When you board the boat, you also have the option on the very first day to order drinks packages. Those drinks packages, however, will incur an additional cost because they haven't been pre-booked prior to you getting on the ship. What do you get on your drinks package? Let's break it down. Now we get to the tricky bit, the drinks packages. Now this has caused many conversations to become unstuck because we have those who don't like the drink and we have those who do like to drink, and we have a whole lot of other people who believe the drinks packages bring out the worst in everybody and everyone's in party mode and they're going to wreak havoc, and there's all these drunken louts lazing about over the ship and verbal abusing people and just being generally obnoxious. We'll get to that a little bit later. The premium beverage package is going to set you back $79 a day if you have organised that at your time of booking. If not, and you wait until you board the ship on that very first day, it's going to cost you $89 a day. What does the premium beverage package include? It includes the following. So all your sodas, Coca-Cola, Diet Coke, Fanta Orange Sprite, Lift Tonic Water, Soda Water, Ginger Ale, and it's served by the glass. It includes juice blends, mocktails, 600ml bottled water, beers and ciders, wine per glass and up to including $12. The same goes with spirits per glass and up to including $12, and cocktails up to and including $12. It does not include items that exceed $12. Full charges will apply to anything over that amount. It does not include energy drinks, espresso coffee drinks, or anything that's in the T2 beverages range. In-room bottled water, room service, food, any merchandised items, events, special promotions, sponsorships, charitable partnerships, tastings, beverage, merchandise packages, and the New Zealand ice cream products will cover charges there either. This is the very last beverage package that we have on board, and this one is the lot. This beverage package is going to cost you $95 a day if you organise it at the time of your booking. If you don't, then you will pay $105 a day. It includes the following: soda, which includes Coca-Cola, Diet Coke, Fanta Orange Sprite, Lift Tonic Water, Soda Water, Ginger Ale served by the glass, tea and coffee, juice blends, mocktails, 600ml bottled water, beers and ciders, wine per glass up to and including $15 limit, spirits per glass up to including $15, and the same with the cocktails, and energy drinks. It does not include any items exceeding $15. Full charges will apply for those. It does not include espresso coffee drinks, T2 beverages, in-room bottled water, room service food, or any merchandise items, events, special promotions, sponsorships, partnerships, tastings, beverage and merchandised package items. And neither does it include the New Zealand natural ice cream products or cover charges. This is where we get into the fine print. There are some additional and important things that you need to know about both of these alcoholic packages. Drinks are provided one per order, so the card is for the drink. And if you're providing the card, you need to be the owner of that card. It can't be somebody else's. Now, if you take your card to the bar to purchase a drink and you decide that you're going to get one for your partner as well, what will happen is one will be assigned to your beverage package, depending if it's in the limit of the $15 or the $12. The other, less expensive one will be charged to your account. What you find is when the waiters come around, they will collect each person's individual card and swipe them individually. Alcoholic beverages on the package are limited to 15 per day, and the timeline for this goes from 6 a.m. through to 6 a.m. It is a 24-hour period. If you wish to drink more than 15 drinks a day, you can, depending on what state you're in, obviously. But what will happen is, once you've reached that 15 drink limit, any further drinks that are purchased in that day will be charged to your account. 15 is what is included within the actual package itself. Any non-alcoholic beverages, there is no limit. Obviously, you cannot share your package with any other guest, and those packages are non-transferable. So if you get halfway through the cruise and get sick and you think, oh, I'm going to give that to my mate, no, can't happen. And they are also non-refundable. So if you think that you're not getting what you expect out of the package, you can't just go and say, no, I'm done with this, I don't want to pay it anymore. Now, I remember standing on a pier in Lifu behind a lady who was having a good old whinge at drinks packages. We were happily on the cruise, drinking like fish and having a merry old holiday time, as you do, because that's what it's all about. Getting on the boat, eating, drinking, having a wonderful time. The boats, that's why you go on holiday, to enjoy yourself. Her point was, oh, all these drinks packages, I feel so sorry for anyone who's had a drinks package because they're just hungover and they don't get to see anything during the day. And I thought that was a very negative view from this person who obviously didn't understand what the drinks package gives you. She basically had no clue what she was talking about. You see, all she could see at that point was drinks package, and she had immediately tagged that on to just the alcoholic component of that. Trust me, we did get our value's worth out of it. So let's drag that old drink skeleton out of the closet, dust him off, and give you a breakdown of a good old drinking day with the Candid Tourists. Just to disclose, I'm doing an estimate of pricing here, okay? As an example, so first off we'd have breakfast juice, a morning mocktail, well I had to set myself a rule, no alcohol until 11 at least. 2 Toblerone cocktails maybe during the morning bingo session because those things taste like iced chocolates. A soft drink with lunch, some bottles of water, maybe 4 of those throughout the day to rehydrate from all that gorgeous sun that you're getting on your cruise. A glass of champagne during a free facial with all those spa chicks that come down and give you free stuff. 3 cocktails whilst reading and looking for flying fish at the Oasis. It takes a lot of commitment to look for those flying fish, and you need a lot of cocktails to keep that focus. 3 beers during dinner. And then during the shows, bands and karaoke, I lost count. Worried that my doctor might watch this and know that I lied. So a rough estimate on that day, $122. So already I've made a saving. And in all honesty, if I had been paying as I went, all of these drinks would have far exceeded what I would have paid on the drinks package. Onboard account was still looking pretty good, and I wasn't allowed. So those 15 drinks a day at a glance do seem pretty stingy for some. I understand how it can feel that you've already paid and now you're paying some more, but that's the nature of cruising. There's always something else to invest your money into, whether that's shore tours online or something going on the boat or bingos and casinos, and it just adds up. These packages are not free, unlimited alcohol. Now, for those of you who think that you're going to get on board, you're going to hit party mode, you're going to wreak havoc, you're going to cause noise, you're going to dance, you scream and yell and woohoo like you're down at the local pub on a Friday night, I do have to tell you that there are very, very strong restrictions in what you can and can't do on board the ship, more so than what there would be if you were out locally. Particularly in terms of RSA, which is the Responsible Service of Alcohol and Behaviour. A friend of ours during our last cruise was having a ball in the nightclub. She was woohooing and just hugging everyone, I love yous and all the rest. She was having a grand old time, but she was doing it in a very, very noisy way. The next day, when she went up at lunchtime to order a wine with her lunch, she was refused service. They had put a 12-hour ban on her. Now, her behaviour, whilst loud, was not disrespectful. She didn't hurt anyone, but still, those restrictions were put in place. Also, during our Pacific Island cruises, on a couple of occasions, we saw people getting marched off the boat with their bags. Gossip doesn't go away on boats, I can tell you now. My husband did ask him, what's happened, where you going, mate? And he had left the Dome nightclub, we're on the Jewel, had gone up to the darker part of the boat and he had urinated and he was caught by a security guard. That was enough for him to get kicked off the boat the next day, and he had to find his own flight home, and that's an extra cost that you don't want on your holiday. So anything that is unacceptable in public usually is just as unacceptable on a boat, and it could mean that your holiday is cut short. P&O take their code of conduct very seriously, and you know, it's not a bad thing because we want to have, well, I know I want to have, and I'm sure that you want to have, when you get on a cruise boat, you want to feel safe, secure, you want to have a fun and enjoyable time, and you don't want that ruined by other people around you who are disrespectful and just plain rude. So I'd really like to know what your views are about the packages. Do you think that they're fair or unfair? Do you think the packages are worth it, or do you think pay-as-you-go might be a much better option for you? Let me know in the comments below. Is there something about cruising that you'd really like to know about? Perhaps you can pop that down in the comments too, give me some ideas for what you might like me to cover in future videos. Thanks for watching, always a joy, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.